Which party will have its name on top of the ballot paper for the August local government elections? For more on the draw, let's now cross to Aldrin Sampear at IEC headquarters in Centurion. Aldrin, a very good morning to you. Take us through the process.
Well, good morning, Leanne. Quite a moment of excitement for all political parties, and I guess those who will be contesting the elections, they're all the independent candidates as well. And indeed, the elections for August the 3rd have reached an advanced stage. This is it, and right now I'm joined by the spokesperson of the IEC, Kate Papela. Good morning. You must be quite excited that we've now reached this stage of the elections.
It is exciting indeed, because this morning we'll be doing the public draw of the first position on the ballot paper. What it means exactly is that once that process has been completed, we'll be ready to print ballot papers for all the municipalities across the country, which is a huge task. So definitely this morning is quite a landmark for the IEC.
And let's speak about the process. Is it only political parties that are part of the draw, or are independent candidates included? Because we know that independent candidates are allowed to contest these elections.
At the moment, we're talking political parties that will be part of the draw. You're looking at about 205 of them that will be contesting these municipal elections on the 3rd of August.
And the names, are these the ballots for both the local as well as at a ward level, probably district level as well?
Yes, these are all the ballot papers across the level where all the elections will be taking place. But also what's important is that the significance of this morning is that it will allow the IEC as well to make this process very inclusive. As you may be aware that some of we've got quite a few new political parties into this space. So as part of this process, we're saying that every political party has an opportunity to actually be the first political party on the ballot paper for the 2016 municipal elections.
One of the concerns raised by the ANC, particularly back in 2014, just before the 2014 elections, was the inclusion of the AIC, the African Independent Congress, and there was an issue around the resemblance of the different colors, as well as the acronym AIC sounds similar to ANC. And the accusation was that, listen, some people might have went to the ballot box and ballot cubicle and voted for the AIC instead of the ANC. And because of that confusion, and that's the argument has been, is because the IEC has this format where you have a draw that takes place today, and then the rest of the names are then tallied down alphabetically.
Yeah. The interesting part, Aldrin, is that any political party supporter knows the name of the political party, knows the emblem. So it's a very interesting take that people will be confused because the name sounds familiar or the name looks like it's the same. In essence, this process happens when a political party gets registered. So therefore, by the time you get to your ballot paper, it's already it's historic. Really, it's not even a process that you can say will create confusion because there's no factual basis for that confusion. Remember, before any political party gets registered, they must publish the name, the logo, and everything on the government gazette. So therefore, it's a process that you can't even begin to compare the two. When you look at our ballot paper, the ballot papers are very distinctive. They're very clear. Every logo of every political party is very clear. Surely, you can't imagine being in a voting cubicle and then you are looking for your political party. How do you even begin to think of a political party next door? No, certainly it can't be the truth. So therefore, this process, what it means is that every political party in this country will have an opportunity, either be a big one, be a small one, be a medium one. They'll have an opportunity to be number one on the ballot paper, on the position, on number one on the position of the ballot paper. But also the other good thing is that you take all the political party, you put them, you mix them in a bag to ensure that there's no even a possibility that either the IEC would deliberately position any political party on the first position of the ballot paper. So it's a very inclusive process. It's a very transparent process. As you may see already here, we've got a transparent box that anyone who wants to question will see a hand as it mixes all the other political parties and pull the first one. So we believe that the process that we're undertaking is transparent and is in the name of inclusivity in terms of the process that we undertake as an organization.
Kate Papela, the spokesperson of the IEC, indicating the process that will be taking place today. Of course, an advanced stage stage for the IEC as we gear up for the August 3rd elections. And of course, we will be speaking to various political parties throughout the day just to find out what their take is on the IEC's decision to keep in place that process where you have this draw that will taking place and have all the names of the political party then follow under alphabetical order. The ANC, as we've indicated before, has raised some concerns with regards to this. Leanne, it's back to you in studio.
Thank you very much, Aldrin Sampear. Yes, indeed, we remember that story very, very well with the many voters allegedly thinking they were voting for the ANC and instead voted for another party. So quite interesting to see that. All right, well.